Welcome back to episode 2 of my Archer Only challenge with our little Deangus Smeangus. So actually, I recorded episode 2, but then I realized my mic wasn't plugged in. So none of the audio was there. And yeah, but to kind of fill you in on what happened, it wasn't a 2.5 hour recording. It's a lot shorter this time. I got two companions. One is right here. Goldredmond the Brave, however you say that. I got some more units. I joined the Sturgians as a mercenary. I'm still clan tier 1. I'm like halfway to clan tier 2, right? Yep. And then I got a spice vendor and I started a caravan, so I can make some passive income. The Sturgians did temporarily go to war with the Khuzate. We fought like 2 battles, took Dinar Castle, and then they declared peace. And so now we're in a era of peace, and it's kind of boring, to be honest. I think what I'm going to do right now is I'm actually going to pause the recording, even though I just started it. Kind of just do bandit camps and whatnot until the Sturgians go back to war. So I'm going to cut to that right now. Okay, we're back, and Sturgians just declared war on the Battanians, our second homeland. Don't know how I feel about that, but it can play into the bit of lore where the Battanian king backstabbed the original Sturgian king, and our guy can be salty about that. So we'll just kind of accept it. But at least we're in a war now. Hopefully we can get some action going. I'm gonna head over there and see if I can't pick off like a smaller lord or something. Took out a couple bandit camps on the way. Sold the loot. All that good stuff. Let's see. Is there anyone we can take out over here? Vildir has an army up here. We could join that. Some stuff about the Khuzate. Don't have to worry about that. Doesn't matter. We have a big army over here. Wow. We gained a level. I'm going to put this in the two-handed. Maxed out leadership and charm. Might as well. Yeah, one of our guys raiding a village over here. Same over here. Someone might try to come and defend their village, so I'm actually going to go sit up there. See if we can't catch anyone. Doesn't seem like they're up here. See, there's a party in there. They might try to come out and attack us. Oh, there they are. They're kind of weak. I think we can take them. Looks like they're in a double war with the Western Empire too. So that's not good for them. Ooh, there's 2 parties there now. 3 actually. I don't want to deal with that. One of them left. What's the forest people? Could we do this? It's mostly infantry and ranged. Less ranged than us. We have 21 recruits though. I'm not sure that's the best. Are they chasing us? I think they're chasing us too. Looks like it. Okay, they're not sure. chasing us? No. Okay, they're not chasing us. I want a smaller lord though. 90 is kind of a lot for 60, especially when like we have a decent amount of destroyers, but 20 of our units are still just the basic recruit, which isn't going to cut it for when we're outnumbered basically 2-1. It looks like they're sieging Flintlock Castle up here, so I can actually go help with that. Why not? I already started the siege. Might as well help out my boys, you know? Now I'm going to pull the classic strategy because they have trebuchets of sitting behind a wall until we breach the gates. So I'm really not trying to get one shot by those things. I see that guy over there. Let's see if I can hit him. He's so far though. I'm actually overshooting him. Oh, he's dead. No, he got hit. Not dead though. Am I still overshooting that? He's gotta be close, right? Or am I just... Okay, am I really overshooting it? I was. So I'm just an idiot. And someone else killed him. Wonderful. I'm gonna wait until that battering ram is at the gate. Or not. Okay. Looks like we're using the ladder. Let's try to get up there. I want to get in the action, get all the XP from my two-handed. Here we go. We're starting to get attacked. There we go, getting some kills. They can't stop us. Our infantry is superior. The two-handed weapon tech. See this group of archers. These are fans, though. Gotta be careful, they have two-handed swords. There's a guy up here. Just raining arrows on us. I want to kill these guys. They're not even fans. Nope, there's two. Oh, there's multiple. And I'm dead. I tried to fast forward to try to get out of there, but yeah. Not much you can do when you get surrounded. We're gonna win this though, pretty easily. And I have the perk now where I restore 30% of my hit points after each battle, so I'll be fine. I just gotta hope that my guys get some kills. There we go, 15 from the destroyers. Some prisoners, we don't really need them. A banner. Sure. Got the castle. It's really all that matters. Won the battle. Still alive. Have our party. And I want to catch a smaller Bannerlord Lacken over here. See them in patrol. Can we get them? Oh, we can! And we got the Battanian leader's daughter at the same time. I think that's her, right? Yeah. So we have the enemy leader's daughter and the patrol. They're gonna have a bad day. I don't think they're going to push me. I'm going to tell my men to follow me and try to move into a position where we can shoot them. Probably over here in the forest, yeah. They do have some cavalry, but it's so little, I don't think it's going to make a difference. And once these infantry get close enough, our axes are just going to shred them. Yeah, our boys are mean. We're just making quick work of them. Shoot his legs. I'm just gonna tell him to charge and do that. Okay, I could take her for ransom, but hear me out. I'm gonna let her go, and my charm is gonna increase. Since we're in enemy lines and I want to continue fighting, I'm not gonna take prisoners because they're gonna slow us down. It looks like we got some armor too. I actually want to get my boy hooked up. Let's get him some new armor. Take the loot. We'll carry the bodies, it's whatever. Look at that, our charm already up. I'm gonna do Firebrand. Cheaper to initiate human decisions. Oh, that guy's lucky. Got into town quick enough. Here's another lord that we can get. Okay, there's a lot of them over here. We gotta be careful. I can't take on all of those at once. It looks like a big army just disbanded. If I could pick off one or two, that would be the best. Honestly, these two. Yep, right here. Says it's pretty even. They don't have any cavalry. A lot of it's infantry. They have like 11 or 12 ranged. We should be able to do this. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move these guys up here. I'm gonna station them on this hill. Let's get up here. Let's get the hill as background. Let's tell them to face that way. No, the enemy isn't gonna move into us, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to kind of take charge here. Hopefully my game doesn't crash with all the weather effects. Looks like they can shoot us from here, which isn't the worst. What I want to do is I think I'm gonna... Is there a place to the left? Because I don't want to go to the low ground. I think I'm gonna move over here if I can. Although we're kind of on a cliff. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to station them up there. And then tell them to face that way. Okay, yeah, we're getting shot at. Tell them to go in a loose formation. Are they good? What are we doing? Loose. Mounted. What are we doing? Why are we all bunched up? Are they running? No. Just moving up the hill. I'm not sure what we're doing. We could have played that a lot smarter. We're gonna lose a decent amount of troops because of it now. I'm gonna try to salvage it and knock these guys out with my axe, but I'm kind of getting overrun already. Yeah. Because our troops are running, I think. Why are we... Just get in there. I'm not sure what the Bannerlord logic is doing right now. It is screwing me over. I'm sure there's some command that I told them to do that is just messing me up. There's like one guy left, come on. We should not have lost... What is that, like 20 people? Oh my god, I'm gonna let these guys go. Just take the charm. But oh my god. That was so stupid. Yeah, we barely have anyone left. I'm gonna do plus 50% renown gain from battles. I mean, might as well. That battle really pissed me off. Good news is we can hang around this guy. He'll offer us protection and we can get our troops back, and they declared peace. They are declaring peace really fast. We're taking like 1 or 2 castles and then just declaring peace. I'm not sure what's happening. They're probably getting paid a shit ton of tribute, and that's what's happening. If I were the Sturgians, I'd keep pushing and take a couple of cities before I even think about proposing peace. Especially since we were winning like that. Like, are you kidding me? But I mean, there's not much else to do in this episode. I feel like we beat up a couple lords, get our troop numbers resupplied. Oh, we can go sell our loot real quick. But I mean, I think that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for this episode. I want them to be shorter than the first episode. First episode is like 2.5 hours long. Yeah, 8,000 from that. That's really good. I want to see if they have two-handed axe that's better. They don't. I can actually get an actual axe for this guy though, which I will do. They have bows in here. Not great ones. Alright, yeah, I'll leave it there. 8,000. I like that. That's nice. Alright, well that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time.